What's up, guys? We are heading into the Ellie Daily. Hopefully, it goes well. We ended up with a pretty good bill score comparatively. Um, but I am just going to spend a couple minutes, not too long, maybe like 1, 2 minutes, talking about the state of the leaderboard. I might make a longer video about it, but I've seen this affect my friends like Harry and Shadow and Mike and Tio and Jonah and many others. Um, and now it's like directly affected me, so I'm a little more irritated. But I get really irritated when it happens to those guys, but now that it's happened to me, like it doesn't feel great. And that's talking about the leaderboard and what we already know regarding the leaderboard not filtering out people that use accessibilities, um, those that can practice the seeds beforehand, things like that. When you have a really high multi on a human encounter, you're typically going to see a lot of cheats at the top. That's the reality of it. It's not a theory. It's just the how I think things are. I mean, it's again, there's no actual confirmation that this is what people are doing outside of like I know Rotten's been in my comments and Rotten's pretty open about how they use accessibilities, right? And they run the daily on multiple accounts. Think whatever you want. I think a couple people have different opinions on that. I think the daily is meant to be played once. I think can run it on custom seeds if you want as many times as you want after you've played it once. I guess you've kind of raw dogged it, as soon as you go in. But I think the daily should be played once, and I wish they filtered out for accessibilities. And the reason I think this is like Brick Queen's score here was only what's that, 26 points better. Like if I had a better resort, I could have got 50 more points in resort and ended up with like 170, 180 more points on top of the 140 that I missed out on. Like this score is possible, right? I'm not saying it's not. Again, we're not going to count Rotten in on this because they already mentioned they use accessibility. So essentially this would be like a fourth place finish because we don't know what these other people are doing. So like if I got all those points back and I had a better resort, say I got another 40 or 50 points, is 10.8 possible? Yeah. But like after watching a lot of people's dailies from yesterday and seeing that restaurant, like I had the highest restaurant score, and this sounds so arrogant. Like I don't like talking like this, but like I had the highest restaurant score out of anybody that I'd seen. Players that have been playing this game for a while, players that are far and above way better like than I am in terms of skill on this game. And like you would have to put up those numbers. You'd have to have unseen in the capture like I had. You would have to body every single other encounter to put up a score like this. So it just makes me question like, is this person like Europa specifically? And if anybody knows Europa, please like have them post the video or like contact us or something because I really just want to see the videos and see how legit this is because like I've seen this person specifically knock a lot of my friends out of that first place spot, and like it feels so stupid to complain about it because I guess it is just a video game, but it doesn't feel good, man. Like it's just so like even just knowing like if this person were legit and like playing the daily just once and getting these high scores, okay, awesome. Then we found the absolute best no return player in the world. Right? That's essentially what they are. And then this here, like this first place score, I mean, this is just insane. Like this name, I've probably only seen it a couple of times. Like I don't even know if they actually put up scores consistently, but like this 11.3 on that billboard, and if you played that billboard, you know that this score is just like if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So this sounds like a lot of complaining right off the bat. I don't mean for it to be that. I'm going to put timestamps in the description so you can kind of just skip to the start of the run and you don't have to hear all this. But I did just want to talk about the state of the leaderboard. And it feels so foolish to do it now that it's directly affected me. But like I said, I've seen it affect my friends for a long time. And that never felt good. And this doesn't really feel good. So like as far as I'm concerned, like I know it kind of happens with a couple other of these names at the top. Like I'm on the verge of just putting like legit first in my build title or like and as far as I'm concerned, despite being like fifth and eighth, like Shadow and I are the 1 and 2 on that board because like I've seen a lot of these other names and like I just don't know if they're legit. I would love to know. So that's enough of that. Let's head into the LA run now that I've got that out of my system. We're gonna switch it over to the Stranding skin. I really like this skin because in real life I usually just wear like plain black t-shirts, so I like this one a lot. So let me close my door. I'm gonna put the headset down.
Right.
Okay. Let's see what we're working with here on this Ellie Daily. Starting with WLF Assault and Combat. Combat, man, that makes it a little tricky. We can kind of see the gun situation, and we'll decide whether we're going to go no guns or guns. Also, we'll see what the Gambit gives us. Rattler Search and Forest. Oh, a high multi hunted infected. How does the rest of this look? Hunted infected invisible enemies. I'm still choosing this. TV station at the end. Overlook. Capture with a... Okay, so this is probably the route. The streets at the end. You might be able to go no guns here. Streets does have a lot of throwables, and then on Ellie you can get stun bombs and trap mines and stuff. And then we got Seraphite Elite again. So this is a pretty decent board. It's got a really nice mix of humans and infected, which I always really like. And then Seraphite Elite, I mean, I feel pretty generally like apathetic about this boss. Not my favorite, not my least favorite, but I do like this boss. I think it's pretty fun. So yeah, I think that's going to be the route. I'm going to go top bottom, and we'll see how it goes. We got to do really, really well on here, so hopefully we can... I mean, we might not even need shotgun, but if we do get shotgun, it's going to be for that one encounter. So, all right, let's do it. Please give us the Gambit early. I would really like for it to be like a headshot Gambit just to take the pressure off and start with that. Early Gambit. Early Gambit. Nothing. So I like starting here. Oh man. Oh, this is not good. Alright, looks like we got 2 guns.
I see her! Over here!
We're gonna see what the other gun person does. We might be able to squeeze out. Alright, let's go melee. We're gonna come back for those bullets. Don't forget we got those 4 bullets there.
Get away! Form a grid. Can't have gone far.
He's gonna see me. Nice. Okay, so they did go 2 guns at the start, so there is a very good chance that they can have a rifle woman or a rifle wielder in this one. There's the 4 we wanted to come back for. Oh, thank you for that Gambit. Okay, we went with the right choice then. Dude, they're spawning on us over and over.
Right here.
That is so unfortunate. No.
Fuck now!
Oh man, that was an expensive hit.
I'll find you.
Let's see if we're... Alright, we are all the way healed up. We got that from the gambit. That's just quite the unfortunate way for that to go.
Where'd you go?
Bonk. Alright, shake it off.
Yeah.
Let's do dead drop. We'll see if we get the shotgun that we want. It was really just unfortunate with the spawns, and I should have figured she'd be right there around the corner, but unfortunately she was not. So let's see here. This is probably going to be... Okay, it's only one gun, so let's just find our way over to him.
Hey, right over here!
We got lucky. I really hope that stealth kill went off.
She's not here. Fan out. Flush her out.
Alright, she'll search over there. He's going to come this way. Okay. Oh, man. Really, really rough first encounter. But we get to take a throwable into the next encounter, which is nice.
There you are.
Alright, we took that shot. That was a crit. That's probably going to be 30-something points of damage. And they did start in combat, so it's going to cost a little bit more. But we did what we could. Give me that machete. Yeah, 28 points on that shot. 546 is still pretty good. It just stinks that, like, without those points, the 546, that would have been plus 28. That would have been a 574, which really would have been solid. We got 4 stealth kills, though. So, like, with those 4 stealth kills, we essentially only lost 8 points. That's the way I like to think about it. Like, on a 2.45x multi, those 28 points that we lost are only 68 total points. So, not too bad to take that rifle shot. And we're lucky, actually, that she didn't completely one-shot us. So 68 points to that first one. Listen, man, I'll take it. Oh, and we get shotgun in the dead drop. That's nice. Okay, now we got a forest assault against rattlers. Probably just go for the all-headies here. I think you can get more points against the rattlers this way. And then what do we got? We got the hunted, infected, so we're gonna want to stock up. Well, let's see. I keep looking. What's gonna come after that? It is the resort capture. Okay, so let's give us this, and then let's see if we can roll. Maybe. Do we want to roll for some stunnies? Nice. Cool. Let's get the aim stability increase. We'll hold off on the improved Molotovs for now. I just don't want to take it in like accidentally, like it works against us. All right, we can get a decent amount of points here. This is gonna be all right. We can make up a lot of points from that last encounter, even though we only lost 68. Find that med kit immediately. We like that. Kill that thing so that they can push down from that way.
Got anything? Don't see anyone. I got your back.
All right. Alright, he's got his back, so there should be 2 guys rushing up in here.
Got nothing. Yeah.
Can't see anything with this fog, man. I want to go for a shot, but I can't see anything.
Off me.
Hop over. Hop over, fool.
Okay.
How about now? Get a hostage kill on her.
Let him go!
Kill you.
God damn it!
Nice. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you for stopping. You're so nice. That is a... Oh, we don't want them to spawn up here. They can, so we're gonna go this way. That is a nice gambit, though. Whew.
The fuck's that?
Alright, that guy's running from over there. 2 of them.
It's the outsider! Find the truck! Get her off of me! You let go of them! She's here! She's got me! Ah!
I thought he was gonna kill his friend and take that from me. Alright, we need pistol ammo really, really bad. Thank you. We can make a lot happen with 7. Should be able to do enough with just these 2 stun bombs in terms of actually getting them stunned and making this happen. No! I knew it, man. That's gonna be an expensive shot. That was a dumb way to jump over, though. I take complete responsibility for that.
Done.
Just wasn't thinking. I could have got the headshot with the shotgun, but sometimes the shotgun is really wonky on headshots, and I didn't want to lose all headies just to get that clicker kill. Although we did lose out on some points there. But 593, man, that was a baby shot with a shotgun too. We got so lucky with that. But that could have been 600, man. That could have been 601 just based on that shotgun shot if we had just been a little bit more patient. But that was a pretty good encounter. And then with that clicker kill at the end, that could have been 613. So without damage, it could have been 6. Without damage and that clicker kill, that's 13 more points. Oh no, so it could have been. Wait, let's see here. So we lost the 8 plus the 10. There we go. Times 3. 54 points. We did not. I don't want to say we lost them, but we didn't capitalize on them there. Okay, we need stun bomb recipe for the smoke bombs. Perfect. Let's roll. Give me some pistol ammo. Thank you. Oh, we didn't get that. Okay, so I was completely wrong on what we were gonna get. Okay, let's get what's our resources look like? Okay, that's good for now. So gas station's a really big map, so I'm really just going to be trying to... I'm not going to try to get too fancy. It's a big map. It's only third encounter. So the infected, they're going to spawn... There's going to be less spawns. And there's not going to be as much of a chance for multis. If we can get multis, that's what the shotgun's for. It's going to be really great. But really, I'm going to chase down where these kills are at and just try to get as many as I can. It's a 4.2x. I don't want to be standing around doing nothing. You got to really capitalize on as many points as you can get. And in this encounter, it's going to be in kills. That doesn't mean don't go for like stun melees and stuff like that, but really like just get kills, man. This map's really annoying on Hunted Infected. I occasionally wish it wasn't a map for Hunted Infected, but oh well. We got a nice gambit that's going to allow us to get max ammo immediately. If we can get it on the first enemy, we will get it. So see, it's only one enemy, and it's a runner. Ah, wanted a stun. Accuracy, man. Hope that doesn't take our stun away. So like, here's an opportunity for a... we didn't get the multi. Come on, man. Alright, 15 seconds, let's get some kills. I think there was someone to my right. I probably could have got one last kill, but we did get those 5 at the end. So like I said, man, that map is just so big, especially for Hunted Infected. We lost 8 points to accuracy. I mean, I think that's okay. Like, you'd really like 600 there. But, man, it's such a tough map for that game mode, and I don't practice it enough, so I really need to get better at it. Let's just say we got those 23 points that we needed to make it 600. That would bring us to, that's 96 that we could potentially get there. Man, that map like doesn't feel fast at all. All right, let's get some stuns. We definitely want a another unseen. I say another because we got it yesterday, and then hopefully we can head into a really good streets because we do have upgraded melee weapons, so we can probably go no guns on the streets. That would be really cool. Let's pick this up now. This. Damn, we didn't get any stuns. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll just buy these. How many of these can we craft? All right, we can have up to 6 mollies here, so. Oh, man.
Did you see
Wow.
anything?
Nothing. Shit.
You see her, so I immediately. All right, so let's just get that. Oh, great.
Out of the way!
Awesome. So we lose accuracy on that.
Watch out!
Didn't get the gambit. Oh man, what a rough time we just had.
Shit. Cut you, wolf! Man.
Dumbass. Oh man, I really hope my accuracy isn't like super terrible because of those stupid, awful, bad mollies.
Fuck.
Give us them resources. I always wonder how they can see you so immediately if you throw mollies from that brush. I definitely need to practice that encounter. Wow, it didn't affect our accuracy at all, but just say we got those 50 points, like those 50 points in the unseen, that could be potentially 125, and we know we're capable of that. Could definitely be a 585. Or 575, what'd I get, 525? Doesn't seem like my head's in it. But we took no damage, so that's okay. Alright, this is a pretty good upgrade tree going into the next encounter. Cool. I love Ellie's perk that she gets extra perkies. Nice, we're in a really good position for no guns on this next one. Just if we can craft some scissors, that would be pretty cool. And we don't really need to do any of this because we're not going to be using guns. Like, in this encounter, you might be able to get more points going for, like, stuns and headshots. But, like, we have stun bombs. So, like, maybe if we were on an Abby-type character, so Abby, Jesse, Joel, Tommy, like, characters that don't get stun bombs, you probably go headshots. Excuse me. But when you have stun bombs and the ability to craft them, we're in a really good position to get as many stuns as we possibly can, especially with a long weapon like this, a pipe. It's a lot easier to do the Shambler tech. So again, this is an encounter where we can make up some lost points. I just need scissors. Dude, what? I knew I was gonna lose the pipe with that, and I really didn't want to. And we used too many stun bombs. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's craft up. We need a melee weapon really, really bad. That isn't really how I want to do that wave either. It got it done, but we missed out on a lot of stun points. Like I could have just used a stun bomb on all of them and gotten the stuns on them all. Like we lost out on 20 points there maybe, because we only stunned the last guy at the end. Very annoying. That was scary. That was pretty scary. Is he broken? That is really weird. There we go. Aw, shit is right. I need a throwable.
There.
Oh man, we don't have an extra throwable for the boss. So what did I say? We missed out on probably about. I think we got just every stun but one on that last wave, and we didn't get 4 of the stuns. Like that definitely could have been a 600 plus. So let's just say if we get 20 points back times 3.05, that is 61 points. Just based on stuns. Now, and we took a slap. So 28 times 3.05. So that's 85 points in that encounter. That slap was pretty silly.
Okay, back to it.
Losing out on a lot of points this run. Hopefully we can get a good boss. We're gonna have enough to craft. Oh, we still have that melee upgrade we wanted, so let's go, let's grab the pipe. We'll grab this, we'll grab this, we'll grab this. Roll for a molly. Yeah. And then we can craft a molly. Oh, we had Tommy. Another companion. That's twice in a row. We had Joel yesterday on the Bill Daily.
We'll finish you!
Scatter!
He's running! Behind you!
That was kind of scary.
Wretch, let go! Get off me, filth!
Wow. That was pretty chaotic. I didn't think it was over that quick. That was a pretty good boss. We took no damage. We got really lucky in the boss, so I don't think we're going to count too many points lost there. Yeah, 600. That's a solid boss. 5 stuns, 5 melee kills. That was pretty good. We ended up with 10.4. So let's just go through it again. So here, just from the damage we took, luckily that was a low multi. We lost 68 points there. That was the assault shipping yard at the start. That rifle shot, we're really lucky that didn't end the run. That could have ended the run immediately. We lost 54 points here in the forest just because we didn't get one of those clicker kills, which would have been an extra headshot and stealth kill. It counts as. Oh, and a stun, so it actually would have been even more points, but we'll just count the 54. And we took damage, so we lost a couple of points there. This was okay. I mean, you kind of probably want to see 600 in an encounter like this. This was the hunted infected on gas station, so I just counted us losing 96 points there, but who knows? Like, I'd like to see what people get. I think 600 is probably going to be the upper range just because it's not that many spawns, so we'll see. I know I broke a few legs, so I think you'll see some really good players get 600. The capture was okay. I just counted the 125 total that we lost because of the unseen, so that could have been a 585. And then here at the end, we lost points just because we didn't get stuns off. I really just kind of freaked out a little bit in that final wave, or in the second wave, and then we also took that silly slap. So there was 85 total points there, and then we had a good boss. So we lost a total of 428. 10,445 is what we got plus 428. So 10,873 would have been our perfect score, I think, for us today. I definitely think you're going to be seeing guys get like 10.8, 10.9, 11K on this board. So let's see. Oh, dang, dude. I gotta talk to Shadow. I gotta see what kind of run he had. I got him by 6 points. Holy shit. 6 points, man. All right. I didn't mean to bring the whole mood of the rundown at the beginning when I was talking about the state of the leaderboard. It is all fun and it is all, we're just playing a game. But I did want to bring it to light. Like I said, I'll put timestamps in the description talking about, when I talk about that when I actually start the run. But as always, we have a lot of new subscribers. I appreciate you guys.